This week is going to be absolutely wild. The Fed will react for the first time to rising PCE, PPI, and CPI inflation data. This includes Fed Chair Powell's Q&A after the first 2-month increase in inflation since September 2023. Meanwhile, over 20% of the S&P 500 will be reporting earnings, including Apple. All before we get the April jobs report on Friday and geopolitical tensions continue. Just about every major headwind is converging this week. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we have a ton of stuff to cover, so make sure to watch until the end of the video so you guys don't have to watch another update here on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn post notifications on. Let's get into the information, guys. Hit that like button for me. Here we go. AMC short interest dropped, according to Ortex, 18.8%, 51.76 million shares shorted, meaning they covered almost 5 million shares somehow. Does it correlate to the price action? Before we get into the price action, let's cover some more numbers, some more data. 14,000 calls compared to 9,000 puts expiring in the money this week as of right now. Even after that sell-off, 60,000 calls expiring out of the money. Premium going to market makers, 19,000 puts expiring out of the money as well. Short exempt volume, 330,000 on the 26th. Okay, with that being said, the 26th, this sell-off right here, they dropped a ton of short exempts on it. If you guys haven't seen my video on short exempts, I recently just uploaded one right here. What are short exempts? Reg SHO exemptions, how do they work? I got a video request to make that video, and it's a brief explanation of what short exempts are and how they work, why they were created, etc., etc. This sell-off right here, tons of shares dropped on it. I assume the short interest will rise. We still have that T+2, so probably tomorrow or Wednesday, you'll see short interest come above 18.8% from where it's sitting. Now, AMC just got flushed again, down to $3 even, now trading at $3.07, down about 10%. So SSR is triggered, the short sale restriction rule, meaning short sellers can't short on downticks and only upticks. Now, keep in mind, short exempts are exempt from this rule for the most part, meaning you may still see downward price action. Okay, correlated to what we've been tracking back here in AMC, we had this gap up, slight consolidation, sell-off, and we're waiting for that move higher. How long until that move higher? Anywhere in this green zone between May 1st and May 7th, AMC should start to gap higher. Now, this is also right before earnings that comes out on May 8th. Again, we kind of got the numbers for earnings, but we still have that announcement. Adam Aron said he has a lot to say on May 8th, so we'll see what happens. Maybe he is the one that kicks this thing off. Maybe he is the one that kicks the algorithms off, and they are just preparing for it. Okay, this is just one base case scenario that we're watching right now. GameStop, perfectly what we said, bounce coming up to 1130 to 1190, came all the way up to 1190, got rejected, now trading at 1145, down 3.82%. Overall, this is how GameStop is trading, and this is exactly how it's going to trade. Going to sell off slightly, right? Sell off a bit, come back up, potentially retest 1190 to 1230 before coming back down to 1125, and then essentially scaling all the way up to about $13.15, which is this resistance back here, and that is going to be early June if this whole cycle plays out. Again, if AMC ends up ripping, rallying, GameStop will follow. GameStop, 6,000 calls compared to 1,000 puts expiring in the money, 40,000 out of the money compared to 6,000 out of the money. So we are winning on the options chain for AMC and GameStop. Short exempts extremely, extremely high on GameStop just on this little pop. So yes, the cycle is playing out, but the algorithms want it to push higher just like AMC. 37,000, then 63, and this is up from 23, which is up from 10, which is up ultimately from 2. So they immediately stack short exempt as soon as the algorithm wants to push the stock higher. Okay, U.S. economic data that's happening this week. Employment cost index as well as CB consumer confidence on Tuesday, and then Wednesday we have ADP non-farm payrolls, ISM manufacturing PMI, JOLTS job openings, and the Fed rate decision. Then Thursday, jobless claims, and finally Friday, non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, average hourly earnings, and ISM services PMI. So we have a major catalyst this week, which are going to move the market. It's going to be extremely volatile. I want to point out something that I see on the S&P 500. A couple things that I don't like, a couple things that I do like. So it started to scale higher and then slowly started to bend before losing steam in the morning back here, April 24th. And you're kind of seeing the same thing, losing steam in the morning here April 29th after curling up, and now it's bending. With that being said, you could see the SPY come back down, right, and test these lows right around 506 and potentially even break lower depending on the catalyst that we get. Now again, that does depend on the catalyst we get. We take these arrows out of the way really quick. What I do like is that, of course, the SPY broke out of this descending resistance trend line. This was also after a 6% correction. However, it did come and dip its toes into this box, which I said the SPY, if it loses steam here, could go lower. And as of right now, it's losing steam. It's getting the definition of a hammer candle. So we want to watch the SPY extremely closely. Now, Bitcoin. This is getting down to the last wire. There's 2 days left, and now we're down to 62,900. Bitcoin needs to hold 61.5 over the next 2 days, and it's getting extremely close. So keep an eye on crypto. If we break below that, Bitcoin is likely to move lower. Speaking of crypto, last but not least on crypto, Australia goes big on Bitcoin. Australia to approve the first spot Bitcoin ETFs before the end of 2024. Now we need to talk about Tesla really quick, up 17.36%. Fighting resistance right around 197, but breaking above. We are looking at the weekly time frame. Tesla is gapping higher, almost up 20%. So congratulations to anybody that were in calls. I know some people in Discord made some money off of this. The RSI is also still oversold. It's coming up to the mid-range, and still Tesla has room to run, which means we could come up to the top of these channels from anywhere from 245 to 230. Okay, so watch those levels on Tesla over the next couple of months because they passed a key hurdle to roll out advanced driver assistance tech in China. So a lot of good news over in China, and that is a major factor. Seeing Tesla gets, a lot of their business done over there. Okay, earnings this week. Earnings we are watching, and we are playing them in Discord. Before I show you the earnings that I'm about to play tonight, potentially, I want to tell you guys the Discord is the second link in the description and pinned in the top of comments where I post my trades as soon as I take them, so you will know what I trade. And honestly, just the most amazing people in there talk stocks and trade crypto, stocks all day long. We post our gains, post our losses. Best place to go, cheapest Discord on YouTube for the value. Also, if you want up to 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent 7, use my link, open a Moomoo account, and make a deposit into there to start earning those benefits. You're also getting level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, and more. So both of those links, again, are right under the video. Go do that before April is over. Okay, earnings this week. SoFi ended up dumping on earnings. And then tonight after the close, we have Paramount and Logitech, which are two that we are watching. This is Logitech, which is bouncing off the 382 on the fib. I don't want to spend too much time on the charts. They are scheduled to announce Q4 earnings results after the close. Consensus EPS estimate is 63 cents, which is up 142% year over year. And the revenue estimate is 955 million, which is down 0.5% year over year. Logitech has been doing well. Another one that we are watching is Paramount. And then finally, last but not least, we are watching PayPal because they are reporting in the morning tomorrow. If you want to know which one I will be entering, you need to get in Discord because I haven't decided just yet. But after this video goes up, before the market close, I will be potentially entering one of these plays. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. And before the video is over, for Logitech earnings, ticker symbol LOGI, drop LOGI, puts or calls. I want to see what majority thinks is going to happen. That is it. I love you all. Lottery Socks out.